This is a story that's been going on for a week, the sacking of 800 P&O Ferry staff, quite abruptly, quite sudden sackings. This is the latest news since last night that the Maritime and Coastal Agency has detained a ship, the European Causeway ship in Larne, Northern Ireland. It's a ship that takes about 500 passengers between Northern Ireland and Cairnryan in Scotland. Now, the ship was detained for various different reasons. The reasons include familiarisation with the ship, the training of the new crew, as well as vessel documentation. Now, the RMT, that's the Rail, Maritime and Transport Workers Union, has been talking about this ever since the sudden sacking, and they say that it is not necessarily a surprise that they have failed. They've also said that they'd like to see the entire fleet taken from the hands of P&O Ferries and detained. They also referred to the team running it, that's Mr. Peter Hebblethwaite, as a gangster capitalist outfit that's not fit and proper to run a safe service after the Jobs massacre. Now, what you've got to remember is the people that have lost their jobs, the majority of them have been working on P&O Ferry ships throughout most of their life. They are very experienced, and the agency staff, there is a lot of concern whether they do have any experience. But it's not just the fact that they've spent their lives working for P&O Ferries. Most people lived on the P&O Ferries that they were working on, and so have lost part of their livelihood and part of their home.
It's a hugely disturbing situation. The Prime Minister, we know, Will, has said he would like legal action to be taken by the government against P&O. Do we have any indication what that could actually look like?
Yeah, sure. So this is obviously a developing issue. We've obviously seen this week that before the party of the cross-party committee of MPs from the business and transport departments, Mr. Peter Hebblethwaite said that he knowingly didn't consult with trade unions. Essentially, he admitted to breaking the law, and Boris Johnson said because of that he would like to take legal action. He said that he would also encourage staff that had been sacked to take legal action, to take it to court. Now, what are the options? It's hard to speculate at this point what could actually be done, because it does seem that in some respects there was a loophole that P&O Ferries felt that they could take. That's something that Grant Shapps, the Transport Secretary, says he is hoping to close this week in Parliament, and that might mean that the staff could be reinstated or new staff could be hired in their place that would be paid supposedly above the minimum wage, because we've heard this news recently, as announced in front of that party of MPs, the Transport and Business Cross-Party Committee, that the people who will be working on these new P&O ferries, the agency workers, will be paid under the legal minimum wage for Britain.